Hey everyone, another SEO site audit coming right up. This one in the tech sector. And yeah, I don't think they gave me any information. They just want me to do an audit. So let's do an audit. Jumping right in. Here's their website. Again, they're in, cybersecurity kind of sector, offer services in that. Homepage reads pretty good. All looks okay here. Some blogs, at least I think. See what the service pages look like. I gotta say, you're using stock images over and over again. Even if I did find you in search, I don't know if this is somebody that I would hire to do this particular service for me, because it's lacking a bit of professionalism. And I know this is an SEO site audit, but I gotta say that in there too. And then you got all this long-winded content in essentially what is a blog rule, right? And I feel like it's fairly low effort content, to be honest with you, if I'm just getting down to it. Because, let's see what the top dogs are doing here. These guys here, man. I guess a lot of people are doing this kind of thing. Yeah, again, though, I feel like I would probably break things down, especially from like a conversion standpoint, to help with that. Let's see if one of these isn't a little bit different. No, I guess not. So, I mean, from that angle, you're giving the SERPs kind of what they want, assuming that this content is up to par with the other content. If you're using AI spam or anything like that, I would advise bringing something new to the conversation, getting some unique content going, and making sure that everything is just top notch, right? That's interesting. You got service pages associated with all this stuff. But okay, check out a different service page, same thing, stock image, walls of text. It reads okay, but I'm wondering if there's not some AI stuff going on here. Keep seeing these lines, which is indicative oftentimes of just cut and paste. If you are using AI, then bring something new to the table, as it's very important in this new age of everybody wanting to use AI spam and everybody wanting to cut corners, right? See what you got going on in the blog. Okay, you got stuff coming in here. Let's check out a couple of them. So like here, you're going over a parent topic, right? Walls of text, bunch of stock images. And these actually you can click on and they'll go, yeah, you want to fix that to the image itself. Kind of an interesting permalink to be going after. But if it's a SERP that people are looking for, then it's a SERP people are looking for. Yeah, I guess just something to be wary of is if this is AI content, because I keep seeing these, get away from that. Bring something new to the table, have it human edited. I mean, rigorously human edited if you are doing that, and that's going to help. But overall, I mean, like the site structure seems broken down relatively well. I don't like seeing the stock images anywhere. I definitely don't think that helps with conversions in any industry. You want to look like a legit business. We've got some addresses, phone numbers, all that EEAT stuff. That's great. See what your about looks like. So, that's pretty good right there. It's funny because I'm not gonna lie. I've got a lot of friends in IT services and cybersecurity, and a lot of their websites read just like this. Or when they've had me help them with information packets and stuff, I'm like, bro, I don't, like, if I was to receive this mailer, I don't know what the hell it's even trying to sell me, quite honestly, because there's so much technical jargon, etc. You're not doing that. You're cut above that, which is great. But if you are cutting some corners with a little too much AI, I would avoid doing that. And I would get in there and I would just, make that a little higher tier, and I would get away from stock images and things of that nature. Looking at the back end here, you've got a lot of referring domains. Pretty high authority site here, right? At a glance, you're thinking, well, that's not bad, but we've come down a lot since all those spam updates in December 24, etc. And now we're pretty plateaued. So let's see what kind of links and stuff we got going on. At a glance, whenever I jump in here and I'm seeing this, 713, 210, 81, 76, 59, blah, 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 blah. And it keeps going down in a list like that of how many referring domains have this exact anchor. I know there's a spammy tactic involved, right? And we're talking about like money anchors, 21 money anchors for this. If I click down, let's see what we've got here. what is probably just random sites. So let's dig into that a little bit. Let's see what kind of referring domains we got going on here. You want to see these? This is good. This is good. So you got some good stuff in there. And then as we go down, it's like, let's see, backlinks. Always starting up top, like, that's where your cream of the crop stuff's going to be. Then of course you've got a decent amount of this, I call it foundational link. It's sort of just like internet spam, but it serves as a foundational link. And then of course we've got this. Oh, well, that's a scam. We already know that. But like, yeah, these foreign spam sites, not found anymore. Probably a blog comment. Yep. See NFT games and random stuff in here. But all of this, right, is indicative of cheap Fiverr backlink kind of spam. If you want to compete with the big boys in this market, you've got to get a better backlinking plan going for sure. And honestly, with the way things are set up, the way your competitors look, if you focused in on some good backlinking, and not to toot our own horn, but it's like, with managed link building program that we've got over at SirLinksalot, it's monthly handled for you, but there are other services, and then you can do it yourself, a la carte, a million different ways. You can do outreach yourself, etc. But you're going to want to boost the type of backlinks that are hitting your site. Let's look at this site that was ranking for some of those terms that I'd looked up just to see what they look like. They are going pretty hard here, but they're getting popped too. So my guess is they're doing similar things too. Let's see. Of course they are. And see, I don't even have to look very far to tell that that's what they're doing. This cheap spam. However, for them, it got them rankings. And sometimes that happens. However, you get hit by the wrong update, down to a third, less than a third of where you were at, right? And it's just going to keep going. If you ask me, this site is probably in for continual downfall, especially with this new spam update rolling out, right? So where I would start with your site, besides just cleaning it up, making sure I'm using unique content and things of that nature, I would say structure all looked okay, is get some better backlinks going to the site and at a regular consistency. And then for your blog, make sure you're doing keyword research and going after SERPs that'll end up getting you traffic that might not convert for what you're doing, but at least helps you be an authority on the subject matter, right? I think those things will help. But yeah, if you want to come up a little bit further quickly, then I would go ahead and give some proper backlinking a try. And just the same, not as an afterthought, but still you might be able to move up in the SERPs without doing it. But just the same, I would clean up my content and get things looking a little better, at least for conversion's sake, if not for ranking's sake. I think that's about all I found here. Mainly looks like a backlink issue on this website. Hope that helps, and I will see you on the next one.
Hey everyone, thanks for watching. If you found value in this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe so you can stay up to date with the latest in SEO strategies. For more in-depth resources and premium link building services, visit us over at SirLinksalot.co. And if you're looking to connect with other SEO professionals, join the conversation in our Facebook group over at the SEO Roundtable. Thanks a lot.